Remember the PlayStation 1? What a console, it changed gaming forever. Released in 1994, it was Sony's first foray into the gaming world. And boy, did it make an impact. No more cartridges, just sleek CDs. This was a game changer, literally. The CDs allowed for more storage, better graphics, and immersive soundtracks that we still hum today. We're going on a trip down memory lane. Remember the excitement of unboxing your first PlayStation? The smell of new plastic, the shiny new controller, and the anticipation of diving into a new world. From the first game to the last, the PlayStation 1 had an extensive library of games, each bringing something unique to the table. From action-packed adventures to mind-bending puzzles, it had it all. We'll revisit the classics, the hidden gems, and even some stinkers. Remember the classics like Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Crash Bandicoot. These games became household names, but there were also those games that didn't quite hit the mark. The PlayStation 1 wasn't just a console, it was a cultural phenomenon. It influenced music, movies, and even fashion. It was a symbol of the 90s and a testament to the power of innovation. So grab your controllers, dust off those memory cards, and get ready to dive back into the world of the original PlayStation. I'm the classic and retro gamer. Let's go! The PlayStation 1 had some legendary games. But where did it all begin? Which game kicked off this gaming revolution? The answer? Ridge Racer. Released in December 1994, it was a launch title for the console. Imagine being there at the beginning. This racing game wasn't just about speed, it was about style. Drifting around corners, leaving your opponents in the dust. Pure arcade adrenaline. Ridge Racer might look dated now, but back then it was mind-blowing. It showed us the power of the PlayStation.
Wow, what a start! This is just what I wanted to see! Next corner stop! Watch yourself!
Ridge Racer wasn't just some tech demo. It was a full-blown racing experience. You could choose from various cars, each with its own handling. Mastering the drift mechanic was key to victory. Taking those corners with precision, feeling the tires grip the asphalt, pure satisfaction. And the soundtrack? Forget about it. Electronic beats that got your heart pumping. It was the perfect soundtrack for high-octane racing. Ridge Racer was a sign of things to come. A taste of the amazing games the PlayStation would bring. Let's move on to another classic. Remember Rayman? That limbless wonder took platforming to a whole new dimension, literally. Released in 1995, Rayman was a visual treat. Lush environments, colorful characters. It was like playing through a cartoon. The gameplay was top-notch too. Running, jumping, punching. Rayman could do it all. And those boss battles, epic. Rayman wasn't just a pretty face. It was a challenging and innovative platformer that pushed the boundaries of what games could be. Another PlayStation classic. Final Fantasy VII. Need I say more? This game was a game changer. Released in 1997, it took the RPG genre to new heights. Epic story, memorable characters, and mind-blowing cinematics. The story of Cloud and his fight against Sephiroth captivated gamers worldwide. It was more than just a game, it was an experience. Final Fantasy VII set a new standard for RPGs on the PlayStation. It's a timeless classic that continues to be enjoyed today. Metal Gear Solid tactical espionage action. Metal Gear Solid. Just hearing that name sends shivers down your spine. Stealth action at its finest. Released in 1998, it revolutionized the action genre. No more mindless shooting, you had to think like a soldier. Sneaking past guards, using gadgets, and taking down bosses with finesse. Solid Snake was the ultimate spy. The story was intense, the voice acting was top-notch, and the gameplay was revolutionary. Metal Gear Solid, a true PlayStation icon. Silent Hill. Terror in the fog. Prepare to be terrified. Silent Hill, released in 1999, took horror to a whole new level. This wasn't your typical jump scare fest. Silent Hill messed with your mind. The atmosphere was thick with dread and psychological horror. Fog-choked streets, grotesque creatures, and a haunting soundtrack. Silent Hill got under your skin and stayed there. It was a survival horror masterpiece that still terrifies gamers today. Just don't play it with the lights off. The curse of bad games. Not every game was a winner on the PlayStation. In fact, for every gem, there were a handful of duds that left players scratching their heads. Oh no, there were some real stinkers. Games that made you wonder how they ever got past the development stage. Games so bad they made you question your life choices. You'd sit there, controller in hand, thinking, why did I spend my hard-earned money on this? But hey, even bad games have a special place in our hearts. There's something oddly charming about their awfulness. They remind us of a time when gaming was simpler, and every new game was an adventure, even if it was a terrible one. Bubsy 3D was just one of those games. Poor Bubsy catches a lot of flack for being one of the worst PS1 games, and it's not entirely his fault.
I swear it's not! Look!
It better not be. Now, let's see. What is this?
Jersey Devil. The trouble is that everything Jersey Devil tries had either already been done better or outshone it in the following few years. Loose platforming, bland level design, and repetitive puzzles made this one easy to forget when you had Crash Bandicoot, Rayman, and the following year, Spyro the Dragon to choose from. Mary-Kate and Ashley Magical Mystery Mall. Licensed games have a reputation for poor quality that isn't always deserved, except in this case. Magical Mystery Mall is a pretty strong candidate for one of the worst games ever, not just on the PS1. You play as the eponymous twins who go on a shopping trip and find that every store in the mall magically transports them to some of the worst designed mini-games. PlayStation's legacy, a console legend. The PlayStation 1. It wasn't just a console, it was a revolution. When Sony first introduced the PlayStation 1 in 1994, it marked the beginning of a new era in gaming. This console was a game changer, literally and figuratively, setting new standards for what home entertainment could be. From its humble beginnings to its legendary library of games, the PlayStation 1's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Titles like Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Resident Evil became household names, captivating millions of players around the world. The PlayStation 1 left an indelible mark on gaming history. It wasn't just about the games, it was about the experience. The console's innovative use of 3D graphics and CD-ROM technology set it apart from its competitors, making it a must-have for any serious gamer. It introduced us to new franchises, pushed technological boundaries, and redefined what we thought was possible in a video game. Games like Gran Turismo and Tekken showcased the console's capabilities, offering stunning visuals and complex gameplay mechanics. It's a reminder of a simpler time, a time when games were pure, unadulterated fun. In an age before microtransactions and downloadable content, the PlayStation 1 offered complete, satisfying experiences right out of the box. So here's to the PlayStation 1, a console legend. Its legacy continues to inspire new generations of gamers and developers alike. The innovations and experiences it brought to the table are still felt in the gaming industry today. What are your favorite PlayStation 1 memories? Whether it was your first console or just one of many, the PlayStation 1 undoubtedly left a lasting impression. Share your stories, and let's celebrate this iconic piece of gaming history together. What were your favorite games? Which ones did you love or hate? Comment, like, and subscribe for more gaming memories and videos. Thanks for watching. I'm the Classic and Retro Gamer. Till next time.